What's up, nail friends? Today I have this stunning see-through glass set to share with you, and I'm obsessed. If you love these and want to see the process, just keep watching. To start this set, I've already removed her previous set. If you want to see a video on full acrylic removal, let me know in the comments section. For prep, I'm using Ugly Duckling Prep. This is a pH balancer and dehydrator. For priming or bonding, I'm using Elite Power Base and a micro swab. You can get these on Amazon. I'm sculpting this set using these stiletto forms, and I'm cutting them to fit her nails perfectly. I don't know where you can get these forms from, but Ugly Duckling Nails has awesome forms. I just ran out for this set, and these are super comparable. You're just going to want the form to come straight out and not slant downwards. So you can see me here cutting it out where the free edge will be, and then I'm cutting the slits at the side. This will just help the form fit perfectly so that you have no gaps. You can also totally use clear tips if that's what you prefer, but I just love to sculpt, so that's why I'm doing that for this set. It's all just personal preference. To build these nails, I'm using my Ugly Duckling number 10 brush, and I just like to build a clear base from the cuticle to the tip. I always apply a clear base on all my sets, as all my clients come back for full color changes, and then it helps protect the natural nail as well as make it easier for me to file it all off and have a mostly clear base. I apply my clear near the cuticle and then use the very tip of my brush to push it up into place. Then I'm dragging the clear down the nail to whatever length I'm doing, which is about a 1.5 on this form. I'm going to be moving on all her nails, and then I will come back to pinch this nail in a little bit. On this nail, I end up applying the nail a little bit too thin at the free edge, and you'll see what happens in that case a little later on in the video. Continuing along to build these clear nails, once I finish the 4th nail, I'll go back and pinch the pinky. The pinching tools I'm using are 2 of them from eBay and 1 of them from Ugly Duckling Nails. The difference is the Ugly Duckling one is much more firm, giving it a nicer pinch, and the eBay ones are cheaper and aren't as firm, but they still get the job done. After building the thumb, I'm coming back to pinch the ring finger and the middle finger. And I don't move on to her next hand until I've pinched all the nails on this hand, because I don't want to move on and then forget to come back and pinch and miss my opportunity to do so. Once both hands are done, I come back and file these into the shape I want with a fresh, clean, and scored hand file. These are fragile and thin, so just be careful filing. Now I'm debulking any thickness with a fine cone carbide so that when I add my colored acrylic, it's not too thick. Then I come back to hand file these again, and whoops! I totally broke that tip off, which is my worst nightmare. As you can see, I clearly made the tip too thin, and that happens on occasion and it sucks. But when that happens, just apply another form and apply the tip, just make it a bit thicker this time. So while that nail is drying, I'm moving on to color. This is Glam & Glitz Oasis. It's a beautiful periwinkle and holographic glitter, and I'll be applying this on the ring finger and the middle finger. With the tip of my brush, I'm gently dragging it down the nail to create a beautiful fade. To make it more glittery, I added some silvery blue and white iridescent inlays. For her pinkies and pointer fingers, I'm applying this stunning blue color called Impulse from Glam & Glitz. It's another blue with hollow, but this one's just really bright. So here's how both hands look before applying clear acrylic. So now I'm encapsulating these nails. I put a big bead of clear acrylic and I place it near the cuticle area, like I always do, and I push it up into place and make sure to apply it a bit wetter for the tip because you don't want any air bubbles to mess up the beautiful clear glass tip. I didn't show it because it was blurry, but for her thumbs I mixed both Impulse and Oasis to make it even more sparkly. And here's how they look after being encapsulated. I finish filed off camera, so check my acrylic tutorial playlist for more finish filing. And here's how they look after filing. Now I'm just spraying them with some alcohol and wiping off any dust with a lint-free wipe. Now for some small pretty flowers. I'm using my Ugly Duckling 3D art brush. This brush is perfect for 3D, and she wanted the flowers to glow in the dark, so I'm using some glow acrylics. This is Lightning Blue, and then I'm using Glam & Glitz Afterglow to double dip to create a bit more dimension in the flowers. To double dip, I pick up a tiny bit of whatever the lighter color is, in this case Afterglow, and then I dip it into the darker color. I place it on the nail and allow it to dry slightly, and then push into it with my brush. I continue to wipe off my brush so it's completely dry from monomer, and push into the bead with the belly of my brush, keeping the pointy part of my brush towards the center of the flower. Once the bead has all the extra monomer out and can hold its shape without shrinking or spreading, I repeat the process. For the center, I then use the tip of my brush. I push in and remove the extra monomer and keep on doing that until it holds its shape. Moving on to the leaves, I do it the same way, but this time I use the tip of my brush to pull the point of the leaf out and then remove all the extra monomer from my brush. To create the texture in the leaves, I turn my brush and cut in with the sharper thin side. I keep doing that until it sticks in place. For the crystals in this set, I'm using Crystal Princess's Swarovski Crystal Kit. This kit has 840 crystals, 7 colors, and 4 sizes, making it much easier than trying to order them individually online. Use my code SarahS30 and you'll get a free pack of crystals when you spend over $30. I'll link it down below. I'm using my Kira Sky base to glue the crystals on. This is a little bit slower drying, which actually makes it a little bit easier to move these into place perfectly, but it holds just as well as the Elite Brush On Resin and the Light Elegance glue. For the crystals, I'm using Light Sapphire and Crystal AB in all 4 sizes, SS5, SS7, SS9, and SS12. The top coat I'm using is Kira Sky's No Wipe. And I go around the 3D and the crystals, and not to get any on top because it'll dull the shine and ruin the look of the 3D, and it will ruin the look of your Swarovski crystals. I gave that a full cure in my Ugly Duckling LED lamp, and then I'm applying the top coat on the underside of the see-through glass nails to make them really shine. And here is the finished result. I'm absolutely obsessed with this set. I'm definitely going to recreate these on myself, but long and pointy, for my New Year's set. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know down below what you'd like to see next. Don't forget to share, like, comment, and subscribe. Keep your nails long and your glitter strong.